It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. You might have seen my Polly's Rosebud IPA review. If you haven't already, have a look at it, because we're on the glorious Bendrix coastline. This is the Jurassic coastline of South Wales. Lots of hard rock, lots of compacted stone. There's dinosaur footprints just over there. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but first and foremost I want to show you a beer. This is by Fierce Beer. It's a limited edition Forest Ranger West Coast IPA, coming in at 6.2% ABV. There's a look at it. We've got our nice little tumbler here. Small batch vegan beer. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Ooh. Now, I've been here about half an hour, so the beer had time to kind of settle down on me. Not sure what happened there. Bit of a frothy opening. I'm glad I'm outside. I like Fierce Beer. They produce some really good IPA. This is available on a 4 for 3 deal in Sainsbury's. I popped out to Sainsbury's, found that they had some new beers in stock there on their shelves on a 4 for 3 deal. Great. Buy your 3 beers, get your 4 free. This one has a 3-finger, slightly off-white head. Lovely looking beer in the glass, good levels of carbonation. Amber in colour. Let's get the aroma. I feel really lucky. I feel really lucky. I'm beautiful today. This coastline is about a 15-minute walk from my house. Absolutely fantastic here. You can see Hinkley Point over in that direction, where they're building that massive power station across the channel. Somerset, I believe that is. But I feel really lucky because this beer smells absolutely fantastic. I love a West Coast. I love that kind of piney, resinous aroma of the beer. Bit of citrus, bit of grapefruit, bit of orange peel. It smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. It's tasty. It's really tasty. But at the same time, it's almost, well, it's really well balanced actually. There's some sweetness coming from the malt. And there's a bit of a biting bitterness on the back end. But it's got this kind of reassuring malt backbone. It's got this reassuring, almost medium mouthfeel, almost kind of like stout-like levels Do you know when you have a really rich and creamy stout? There's that much malt in the beer that it's giving you that kind of reassuring mouthfeel. I like the mouthfeel on a beer. I like a big, thick, creamy mouthfeel. And you have it here with this beer. You have it. Let's pour the rest out. I'm glad I decided to get out the house today. I work from home mainly. I generally do the videos in my conservatory. We've knocked walls down now. It's a mess there at the moment. It is a mess. I got bits of kitchen everywhere. I've got bits of wall everywhere. I've got bare ceilings. It's kind of like there's screws everywhere, there's building products kind of everywhere. And I just thought to myself, pack a rucksack, 2 glasses, couple of cans, bottle opener if I need it, tripod, phone in my pocket. I feel so lucky because technology these days allows you to do it. It allows you to just flippantly go, I'm going to do a beer review wherever you might be. You might want to go and have a beer on a beautiful hill where you live with fantastic views, or the country's never too far away. The country's never too far away, or the shore. The sea is never too far away, wherever you live in the UK, really. If you lived in Birmingham, you could go that way, that way. I suppose you couldn't really go up and down, but you could go left or right, and there would be a beach within an hour and a half from you. What I'm trying to say is make that effort. Make that effort. You may go, you know, my thoughts today were, what if somebody sees me? What if somebody sees me like setting up on this blocked up old beach where nobody is? And what if, and do you know what? I've never cared. I've never cared what people have thought of me. I never have. So why should I start caring now? Why did that thought even enter my head? Of what if somebody sees me? So what? Somebody walked their dog 10 minutes ago and he was talking to me. He's like, what are you doing, mate? And I was like, oh, you know, I do some beer reviews and I got my tripod. And he's like, good on you, man. Good on you. And he strolled off. It's beautiful, lovely mouthfeel, a little bit of sweetness to begin with, a little bit of bitterness on the back end. It's nice to have the sea in the background. It's a bit windy. It might be a bit windy on the microphone for you, but it's a little bit windy. But it's perfect, really. It's absolutely perfect. Let me rate the beer, and then we'll give you a quick spin around of where we are. I'll try and show you Hinkley Point, because I've mentioned Hinkley Point. You can just see the big square, even like right across the channel. That's Exmoor over there. You know Exmoor Ales, who make the, I think they've got into it, but I'm not sure if they're making beer anymore. I'm not sure if the brewery's closed. Exmoor Stag, Exmoor Beast. They're the Exmoor Hills over there, if you can see them. But rating for this, pick it up from Sainsbury's. I like it. I like that enough to give it, I like enough to give it 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. It's a really, really lovely beer. Lovely balance to it. It's not overly bitter, it's not overly sweet. It's really good. So, let me give you a spin around. Let me show you. Let me get behind the tripod here. So, how do I use this? Right, okay. There it is. Hang on, right, let me show you here. That's a boat. That's a boat. I thought it was Hinkley Point for a second. Right, there's the boat. Now let me. Can you see that tiny? My eyes are better than the camera. Can you see that tiny little couple of squares there and coming out from the shore? That's Hinkley Point. You've got Steepholm over there. That's Steepholm Island. Flatholm is just there. You got to walk, if you walk that way, you can walk to a lovely pub called the Captain's Wife. A 3-mile walk along the coastline, absolutely fantastic. And where I am here, on the coastline here, this is called, I mentioned earlier, the Bendrix. It's the Jurassic coast of South Wales. So there's an old slipway over there where boats used to come down. It's got a lot of jet skiing and whatnot going on years ago, but they blocked it off. It's actually like a beach now that really quite difficult to get to. You've got to clamber through a load of brambles over there, look, to get to it. But just beyond the slipway over there are dinosaur footprints. There's dinosaur footprints in the floor. Let me show you the floor where I am. You can see where the layers, it doesn't break off in chunks. You can see where it breaks off in like small layers. And when them small layers break off, you can see like little footprints in the floor of the dinosaur footprints. I won't take you to them. I won't show you exactly, because what people do is that they come over here with a little blooming angle grinder, and they flip an angle grind them up, and they take them and they put them on their walls in their house. So we're not going to do that today. But thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. You've got Barry Island over there as well. Barry Island, them houses over there are the houses of Friars Point now, either Nell's Point or Friars Point. I can't remember which one it is. You've got the Jackson's Bay with the lighthouse on the end. Yeah, from here you could walk. You can kind of walk to Barry Island from here, but you've got to cross the dock, which is difficult to do. But thanks for watching. Give us a subscribe, give us a watch, give us a like. Boom. Cheers.